Nicolas Sarkozy has entered La Santé prison in Paris to begin a 5-year sentence for criminal conspiracy. This makes him the first French post-war leader to be jailed and the first former head of an EU country to serve time behind bars. But the real question isn't just about one man going to prison. It's about what happens when the scales of justice weigh a president the same as anyone else. The conviction stems from a scheme to seek funding from the regime of Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi for Sarkozy's victorious 2007 French presidential election campaign. The lead judge, Nathalie Gavarino, justified the harsh sentence by saying the facts were of exceptional gravity and likely to undermine citizens' trust. During the 3-month trial, prosecutors told the court that Sarkozy entered into a Faustian pact of corruption with one of the most unspeakable dictators of the last 30 years. Sarkozy was acquitted of 3 separate charges including corruption, misuse of Libyan public funds, and illegal election campaign funding. But the criminal conspiracy conviction was enough to send him to prison, even as he maintains his innocence and appeals the verdict. The morning of his imprisonment was carefully orchestrated. Sarkozy wanted to avoid being photographed at the prison gates, so he staged a highly managed departure from his home in western Paris. First, his children walked slowly from the house to greet supporters in the street. His 14-year-old daughter Julia led the way. Louis Sarkozy, one of his sons preparing to run for mayor in Menton, had called for supporters to demonstrate. They shouted, "Nicolas! Nicolas!" as the family emerged. Then came Sarkozy himself, walking alongside his wife, Carla Bruni. As cameras captured every moment, his social media account published a message declaring, "I am innocent," and calling his imprisonment a judicial scandal. It was political theater designed to craft a narrative of martyrdom. Inside La Santé prison, a different reality awaits. Sarkozy will be held in solitary confinement for his own security, in an individual cell of about 9 square meters with his own shower and toilet. He has no mobile phone, but there's a small television. A security-controlled phone line allows contact with lawyers and family. He's entitled to 2 visits per week from relatives. He told Le Figaro newspaper that he packed family photos and 3 books, as permitted for the first week. One is a biography of Jesus. Another is The Count of Monte Cristo, Alexandre Dumas' novel about an innocent man sentenced to jail who escapes to take revenge. He said he would use his time to write a book. He was also advised to take earplugs,